Hey everybody, how you doing? Hey, welcome to my new video series I'm going to start today, which is going to be our midweek update. I do the weekly recap usually on Fridays. Decided we throw in a little midweek update because there's lots of information going on, lots of news out there, and I wanted to make sure you guys had some great stuff to be able to talk about as you're out dealing with customers and just providing general information to whoever might be interested, right? I want to start with the National Association of Realtors, and this is going to be kind of an all NAR update, if you will, but today the National Association of Realtors announced that the median price of real estate, single-family homes, has actually gone down in the third quarter in over 80.4% of the markets. 153 markets, major metros are tracked for this index, and over 80% of those markets showed a decrease in the median price of single-family homes. So the median price, guys, represents that midpoint where you have an equal number of homes above that price and an equal number below that price to determine that median. So the national median of single-family resale homes was $177,900 in the third quarter, which was down 11.2% compared to the third quarter of 2008, so kind of a year over year. The biggest drop occurred in the Las Vegas area, where they had a 34.5% decrease, followed by Florida at 26%. The Riverside, San Bernardino, Inland Empire of California was also down about 26%. And in fact, 9 of the top 15 areas that showed a double-digit drop were in one state, and it wasn't California, it was actually Florida. So Florida showing a big drop in the median price. Now what's the flip side of that, guys? Well, where you have these big price declines, something else happens. Sales volume goes up, more properties sell, right? Supply and demand, prices drop, more people can afford it, they move up, they make the purchase. So we actually saw sales up in Florida by almost 37%, followed by Nevada, also almost 37%. Idaho up over 31%, Washington D.C. up over 27%, and Rhode Island just over 22%. So we saw again prices coming down in a lot of areas, sales volume going up. So that's good news. People are making purchases. I think the tax credit's going to help with that, kind of drive that through the winter and into next year. More information on that, Realtor.org, Realtor.org, Realtor.org. Other big news from the National Association this week included the launching of the Realtors Property Resource, or RPR. A lot of debate going on about this one, guys, but basically RPR is a national database initiative that the National Association of Realtors has been working on kind of quietly over the last several years. It's gone by a couple of different names, the Gateway, the Real Estate Channel, the Library/Archive, and basically what it's going to do, guys, is aggregate or bring together a lot of property information. So realtors will have one place to go to find all the information that they're looking for. So currently, we use a lot of data through the MLS system, which is provided through different companies, First American, Fidelity, Stewart. The NAR for this initiative has partnered with a company called LPS, formerly known as Cyber Homes, which at one point was a Fidelity product or company. So a lot of controversy going around on this as well. Certainly is going to pit the NAR against a lot of the local MLSs who use independent suppliers of this information, and so it's going to be interesting to see how it shapes up. If you want to read about this, go to Inman.com, which is one of the great real estate news sources out there, INMAN.com, Inman.com, and you can see some blogs. One in particular I really found interesting was by Rob Hahn on his notorious ROB blog, who actually titled his post, "The Coming Civil War in Real Estate." Again, because this is going to bring NAR kind of together and butt heads with a lot of those local MLSs who depend on the membership to to tap into those resources and provide valuable resources. So something that's going to be interesting to watch over the next several months, I'm sure. A couple of things I'll wrap up with, guys. Also this week, National Association announced its 2009 Good Neighbor Awards. The Good Neighbor Awards have been given out annually since 2000 to agents across the country, and we had agents this year from Minnesota and Utah and Georgia, New Jersey, all across the country, who are recognized for giving back to their communities. And I've always felt that as agents, we're in a unique position to be able to give back, whether it's through youth sports activities or Chamber of Commerce or whatever else might be going on in your area. We are in a great position to be able to help the communities. And I've always liked to say we're in a position where we can serve the communities in which we work. And I think that's a great thing. But the Good Neighbor winners actually receive a grant for $10,000 for their favorite charity, and also a $1,500 Lowe's gift card, which I thought was pretty cool. They also get a profile in the November-December issue of Realtor Magazine, and they're going to be honored this Saturday at the National Association's convention here in San Diego with crystal trophies, and it's going to be a pretty special night. Over 20,000 realtors attending the convention this year. So congrats out to those winners, and you can also read about that on Realtor.org if you want to know more specific information or see the bios. And lastly, we have a lot of great speakers at the convention this year, and I think my favorite is going to be William Shatner. Actually, he's not speaking, but he will be appearing on Saturday from 1 to 4 at the National Association's booth at the convention. Come on out, meet Captain Kirk, right? Get your photo with him. Maybe he'll get you a deal on Priceline, right? So going to be a lot of fun out there. And don't forget, on Friday the 13th, 5 to 8 p.m., we're having our NAR mixer. This is going to be at Tivoli Bar and Grill, corner of 6th and Island. You can find all the information on the Facebook page. We've got some sponsors lined up, great food and drink specials, raffle prizes. We're going to have the back of the bar with the sidewalk patio. It's going to be awesome. 5 to 8, Friday the 13th. Come on out, guys. Meet and greet, mix and mingle, have a lot of fun with us. We'd love to have you. So there's your weekly midweek update, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.